So you're very welcome back to the channel, and a big shout out to everyone for suggesting this to us. We do appreciate that. But before we get into this, if this is your first time on Unstable TV, do not forget to
like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell, and if you're back with us again, thank you.
So what are we reacting on today, Danielle?
So today, James, as everybody that watches our channel, or if you're new here, you're going to learn. We do a lot of Indian videos and we do a lot of USA videos. So we're going to mix the two together today. So this is what Indians think of the US, and this is from Asian Boss. Ooh.
So without further ado, guys, let's watch this together.
Hey everybody, it's Monique from Asian Boss. America has been recognized as a leading global superpower for decades.
True.
But more nuanced global perspectives on America often go unnoticed. Given that US President Donald Trump has spoken very highly of Indian Prime Minister Modi, we thought it would be interesting to hear what everyday Indians think about Trump and about America in general. So let's turn it over to our Asian Boss reporter in New Delhi to hear what people have to say.
What is your current impression of the United States?
The first word that pops out is definitely Trump and a not so free country and really racist.
The first thing is Donald Trump, and second thing is America is like a superpower. America has hegemony in the world.
I think the United States does a really good job at giving their citizens freedom. It's good, but it creates a very volatile culture.
Actually, it's a good country to visit, and as well as for future, like people of India, we can go there and have a better life.
And moreover, it's like a culturally globalized country. Everybody wants to go and settle and try there, in America. So yeah.
In general, what's your impression of Americans?
You know, वो पसंद करते हैं अपनी लाइफ में कुछ भी करना. Means they don't do like things कि हमें नहीं करना है. वो ज़्यादा सोचते नहीं है. They live their life. Actually.
I see Americans as a bit of the show of people. They have their own world and they are very proudy and they think that there's no one above them.
I find that some people, they get really racist against Indians. Take the Shah Rukh Khan case into consideration. Like every time he goes to visit America, the policemen always stop him just because he's a Muslim. So I think the racism is a big problem in America.
Like they are more open to, talking to different kind of people and, from other races and countries. But like the white minority, it's that minority is a little orthodox in their thinking. They feel as if, all the Indians or the other people, they're taking away their jobs and everything.
What does American accent sound like to you?
Really? Do I have to tell it to you? Do I?
Let me tell you something about the American accent, okay? It's very different, but, the English accent is quite classier.
British is better.
Why do you think British accent is better?
It's comparatively easily to understand.
I am more of a fan of a British accent. It sounds more classy.
There are a lot of accents I would prefer over their way of speaking the language.
Do you get the impression
When they were saying about the British accents compared to the American accents, a lot of people in our comment section have said the same thing, that they can kind of understand British people. Now I know we're not British, but they can understand British people more than American people's. That's why we use subtitles a lot of the time, because we're Irish, we speak fast. We use our own slang, so we try and help with that, because accents can be tricky and they can be hard. So yeah, but we've heard that a lot. We think the American accent is easy enough to understand.
Yeah.
But then obviously people that English isn't their first language, they always say Americans are hard.
They say our accent's hard, but I don't see it.
Well, we're not going to see it.
Course, because we have, like, the Irish accent is like the most perfect accent ever to exist on the planet, and I understand why everyone thinks that, so that's okay.
I do also understand what they're saying about Americans being, they said show-offs and stuff like that, and they're very proud. I mean, they're very confident people.
Yeah.
And that can come across a bit too much. Yeah, a bit arrogant sometimes. But, confidence is good.
Yeah. That's what I find about them. They're not afraid to live their life the way they want to. Like, I think when one of the people being interviewed here, when he said about they don't really follow society's rules and all that, I don't really think that's the way they're going about. I think they just want to shake up the world, and while they exist, try and create something new.
Yeah.
Because like there's a lot of that in India as well. Like there's a lot of new age inventors, and even the youth today of India, they're trying to push the boundaries and try and figure out the world and, you know, make a big impact. And I think that's where India and America share that.
Yeah, but I don't think it's as much as they kind of do what they want. It's even from the stuff that we've been learning about America. We've been learning a lot about America's laws as well, and some of their laws are just wild concept to us as well. So I can only imagine how weird and wacky they seem to other countries and other cultures around the world. So that could be what it is too, because their laws are just so different.
Yeah.
That the US is welcoming towards visitors and immigrants.
Yes, quite frankly, they have been good to visitors in spite of that 9/11 issue. After that, there have been security issues with them, but that is okay. It's their country. They have every right to do so.
It really depends on where you are. A lot of my friends, they've gone to the US, and some of them, they don't face difficulties at all, while others, like they're facing racism on a day-to-day basis. A friend of mine, he was in Wake Forest, and he faced racism on a day-to-day basis. Like they'd make fun of him. They'd tell him he smells of curry and stuff.
My younger brother also has had certain instances in school where, being an Indian, he's not exactly faced racism that would like scar him. But yeah, there have been instances of very mild racism, but it's racism nonetheless. Racism is racism.
That's basically because the white minority has that kind of superiority complex inside them. So we're like an inferior class according to them. So
what was the latest news that you saw from America?
So gun effect. That's
we've seen that as well.
In US, killing of students in schools and illegal hittings everywhere.
It's quite scary, but I think we have terrorist attacks in India and there is mass shooting in America, and both are equal, I think.
Being the most powerful nation in the world, I think that is not everyone expects from that country.
Heartbreaking, actually.
Exactly. It's disappointing from a country like that to hear such news.
Most of the mass shootings have been done by the whites, teenagers, basically.
It's not the other.
They're not wrong.
Something about their bringing up over there, the way they are accustomed in their heads, like they are the superior people.
Can you imagine all these mass shootings happening in India?
If by any chance our laws were a little less, stringent than this, there would have been like mass killings every other day. I think we would have surpassed the US in these kind of killings. The kind of people, the kind of mentality we have there, the kind of cultural and religious riots we have every day.
What do you feel about the US President Donald Trump?
Donald Trump as a politician, I don't know much, but उसकी पर्सनल लाइफ को इतना दिखाया जाता है मीडिया में कि वो आज some prostitutes उसके against you करती हैं, then so.
I don't like him at all. I don't. Yeah, he's like really racist, and I don't like his sexist comments either.
Look at his, speeches and the way he talks to women specifically. He treats women like commodities, like an accessory to his power or something.
He's the United States Modi ji.
That's smart. He's being honest.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Not very similar, but.
I mean, like smart is like well spoken. I wouldn't be that well spoken.
Things in common.
Donald Trump has actually spoken very highly of our Prime Minister Modi and the US-India relationship. Why do you think Trump has spoken so highly of him?
And they have this perception of Indians that we're not even like threatening. So maybe like he's got this good positive reaction towards Indians.
It's because they have the same political ideology.
What sort of relationship would you like to see between India and America?
I would like to see a good relationship because like they're like this powerhouse no one wants to mess with. You take an example of a bully, like you want to be, even though it's a bad thing, but you want to be in his good side, so you're not the target.
If Trump has said something good about us, they probably has some underlying benefit in that.
Yeah, that's what.
But anyway, like India is a growing economy.
Yeah.
We offer a lot of opportunities, and CEO of Google is an Indian. Like, we are like literally, taking those kind of companies forward.
Nobody can deny the fact that Indians are the people who are going everywhere. I mean, aren't Americans mostly pissed at Indians because we go over there and take all their jobs?
Exactly. So if you don't speak highly of us and if you don't literally give us the undue credit,
they do have
the US is going to come down. There's going to be a downfall in the US. It's become a superpower, and a huge and big round of applause goes to us.
There you have it, everybody. For the record, it took our reporter in New Delhi 5 hours to get 11 people to interview with us. So special thanks to our reporter and all our interviewees for sharing their honest opinions. What would you like to see happen with India-US relations? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Asian Boss for more authentic insight into the latest news and cultural trends all over Asia. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
Well, we didn't even know about this channel until recently. That channel is very good.
Yeah, that channel is really good. A lot of good answering it. The people interviewed were brilliantly spoken and their points were well driven home. Like, I thought they were like straight to the point.
Yep.
If that was me being interviewed in the street, I'd be there for like the whole day.
You'd be nervous.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fair play to the two girls though, because, sorry, the names didn't come up, so we don't know what their names are.
Yeah.
They were so honest, but without being rude or anything like that.
Yeah.
They were just straight to the point, being like, no, this is it, and that's the answer. That's what we like to see.
Not only did, when they were pointing at America saying this, they also looked inward in their own country.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, but us as well. If they, like, straight to the point, they were like, right, America has this, but if our laws weren't like this, we'd be the same.
Yeah, that was good to see as well. Just the, you know, it's easy to point at another country and say, oh, this is all the problems there, but it's harder to look at your own country and be like, oh, but wait, we could also have that too.
Yeah,
so that was nice.
See, that's what I love about the Indian people and their culture like that. They're very, very quick to be like, they'll tell you how it is. And I think that's where we share that a lot with them, with the Irish, because the Irish are very good at, they'll tell you how straight how it is. But of course, a very big shout out to the original content creator. Do make sure you check them out, give them a like, subscribe and share, and shout out to everyone that took part in the video. Brilliant answers to every question. The debate was amazing to watch and very eye-opening stuff. What did you think overall of it?
Yeah, I love that. I thought it was great. Just the honesty out of everyone that's what we like. We like to see that, and it's nice to see what other people actually genuinely think about other countries. But it's sad to see that everyone in there said about the racism. That's sad. That's a bit upsetting.
The racism is, where was it? Wake Forest, he said. Why Wake Forest? What's going on there? And I think it's upsetting, like what they're saying to them when they're walking around. Like, Irish people, whether you believe it or not, we do experience racism, but we're brutal for just like laughing at it.
Yeah, we just don't.
Like, we do experience it a lot. So we've had racist comments here in the comment section, and the Irish nature, we just start laughing. It's just what we do, but it's hearing these and how much it's affecting, like, because they are right. A lot of Indians are going over to the USA and they're helping build up companies and, you know, trying to help build a better life in the USA. And it's just the racism is upsetting. It's like what happened with us during the famine. We were brought over to America. You know, a lot of racist signs were put up about the Irish people. Like when they're saying here, the Indians are, you know, they're not being given that credit they deserved or thanking them. Irish people know the feeling too.
Sure, look at the British now. Colin Farrell is British.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor is British. Everybody that basically won awards recently.
Katie Taylor.
Yeah. Everyone that won awards recently. The British media say they're British, and it's like, no, they are Irish. Leave the Irish alone, please.
Yeah.
You took our identity for too long.
Can you not colonise something for 5 minutes, England? Like. Yeah,
it was a good video overall. The honesty was amazing, and we'll definitely be watching that channel more because that was great questions and great answers.
We love also hearing their perspectives of this, and we're hoping if we sift through Asian Boss a bit, we might see something on the Irish culture.
We might, we don't know, because there is I wouldn't say there's a huge Indian population in Ireland, but it's definitely a growing one.
Yeah. Anyone out there, have any of you seen a video of like what they think of Irish people? Like, we'd love to react on that. If anyone can suggest that down below, we'd appreciate that because we've been looking.
Yeah, we have. So let us know.
Let us know your overall thoughts of the video and what you guys think of the USA, or what you think of some of the points made here by the people being interviewed. And someone tell us what's going on in Wake Forest, if that's what it's called. What's going on there?
Absolutely. And if you have any other videos like this, or any other videos at all about other countries, drop them down below and we'll check them out.
That's been our 2 cents, and we'll chop ourselves out of this.